Hello everyone! We are almost done with our Kilos-Unlad e-learning course program. Today, we shall discuss the next task in the Kilos-Unlad phase-out stage, the transition assessment. But before that, let us quickly review what has been discussed in the previous sessions. We have learned the three major phases of Kilos-Unlad: phase in, the implementation phase, and phase out. Each of the phases has its components from enrollment, assessment and analysis, agreement setting, building and sustaining resilience, until transition. The components have tasks to be mutually undertaken and completed by the program implementer and the household beneficiary. Today, we're going to talk about the second to the last activity under the transition component, and that is transition assessment. Let's begin with our session's objectives. 1. Discuss the purpose of transition assessment. 2. Discuss its steps as applied in the case of the Antonio family. Let us first define the word transition. Oxford defines transition as a process or a period of changing from one state or condition to another. In Kilos-Unlad, transition refers to the last phase of the KU process specific to building self-reliance and independent skills of eligible households, and as well as planning for the future in preparation for program exit. The beneficiary household who shall pass the transition eligibility criteria shall be deemed a candidate for graduation or exiting. To determine the eligibility, the case manager shall conduct a proposal visit and administer the transition assessment tool. This tool is meant to measure the readiness of the household beneficiaries to be enrolled in the graduation to exiting procedures. To practice using the transition assessment tool, let's go back to the case of the Antonio family. Let us assume that in the last 5 years, the Antonio family was able to accomplish the following: do regular monthly health checkup to monitor weight of children, join a parenting support group to address malnutrition, provide supplementary feeding for Dina and Mika, get free medication to address Marga's hypokalemia, attend FDS on proper nutrition, meal planning, parenting skills, budgeting, etc., enroll Marga to ALS, enroll Marga to community-based youth development session focused on sexuality education and parenting, attend counseling sessions to address problematic behavior in school, enroll in SLP for initial seed capital, attend skills training, expand the Sari store to Carinderia to increase income, and quit gambling as a result of strengthened support group involvement. In the 5th year, the recent NHTS survey listed the family as non-poor. Per cross-checking with the Swede, the family has already reached a self-sufficiency level. As you explore further the conditions of the family, here are the findings. The Antonio family, over the years, have adjusted their household intervention plan due to particular circumstances. Still, they were able to cope up with some setbacks due to the following facilitating factors: strengthened family relationships, strengthened support system through parenting support groups and youth groups, and improved access to services, among others. Upon completion of your findings and analysis, you are confident to recommend the Antonio family eligible to be enrolled in the graduation to exit procedures. How does that make you feel? Your transition assessment shall guide you, together with the receiving LGU, on formulating the transition plan during the graduation to exit procedures. This shall be discussed further in the next session. Before we entirely end the session, let's review the session objectives, discuss the purpose of transition assessment, and discuss its steps as applied in the case of the Antonio family. Did we meet the session objectives? Congratulations! You are now ready to proceed to the next session. Thank you for your active participation.